back here. Thanks for coming out today. Who's got the first question?
Start with the champion, Dricus UFC, right here in the middle. Obviously, you made it known that there should be no drama surrounding the first fight. You won the first fight. You also said you wanted this rematch. Are you using this as kind of a way to erase all the questions and just confirm that you are the best middleweight in the world and there is no drama surrounding the Sean Strickland fight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I didn't just say that I won that fight. The judges said I won that fight. So,
hey, settle down. Let the Dutchman. He's keeping my belt warm. Let the man speak. Dutchman, say your piece.
You are too kind. And yeah, I mean, sure, the rematch was the next one up. I would have preferred that Hamzat fight, but he was the one, and there we go.
And the first fight was obviously a war, and both of you left very bloody. You said, you and Sean can put on a war. So what are you expecting from Sean in basically rounds 6 through 10 after going through 5 in the first fight?
Yeah, I think you can expect the war once again. Absolutely. I mean, you're sitting with one tough guy. You're sitting with another guy that will never give up. Two guys going forward trying to kill each other. I mean, what else do you want? Isn't that the perfect fight?
Question for Sean Strickland. Put that center right here. Before we get to the question about the fight, what do you make about your reception here in Sydney?
Man, you guys are some of the best fucking crowd. I like the teep and jab, but you motherfuckers make me want to go out there and die, man. And I fucking love you guys.
And you made it known, you feel you have unfinished business with Dricus. So regardless of whether the belt is on the line or not, how important is this fight to you?
Man, let me tell you something about the Dutchman, which is a cool nickname, by the way. This man fights like a retard on a short bus. And hey, Dricus, I respect you for that because you fight like a fucking maniac. But I won that fight and I'm going to win this fight. So fucking saddle up and let's get it done.
Yeah, I fight like somebody on the short bus, but you look like the driver.
Well, guys, I didn't drop out of elementary school, so here we are.
Because you're not allowed near kids with that look anymore.
I mean, whatever, dude.
Quest for the champion.
The Dutchman can make me laugh, but you got more jewelry on than the fucking women, so I don't know if I could take your insults real.
Oh, I can't say that was terrible, bro.
Quest for the champion, Zhang Weili, in the front, right here.
Hello, everyone.
You have faced every single strawweight champion in the UFC. Tatiana has been on this crash course to the belt. She feels she would have been champion already if she hadn't been hurt. So what are you expecting from Tatiana when you do fight on Sunday morning?
伟丽，其实你的对手塔提安娜一直觉得他是一个无冕之王，那么这次他终于获得了挑战冠军的机会，大家也都很看好他的实力，所以你觉得周日的比赛他会给你带来什么样的威胁和挑战？
Let me see. See you Sunday. And still.
She is known and labeled as the best female wrestler in the UFC. Is any party you just want to meet in the middle and take her down to prove that your grappling is also on her level?
那塔提安娜被认为是女子 MMA 里最强的摔跤手。那周日的比赛，你会不会想着也跟她摔一摔，试着把她放倒，跟她？
Yeah. But I think MMA not just wrestler. MMA you need striking, cardio, BJJ, everything. Okay.
Similar question for Tatiana in the front right here. You said you feel you would have been champion already if not for the injuries. You said this is not a striker versus grappler fight. This is an MMA fight. So what are you expecting from Weili when you do face off?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a great fight. We both go get it. And this is the real main event. No offense to you guys.
Don't worry, man. They sent the man to save this card. And Tatiana, you're gonna crush her, man. Sorry. I give a lot of money to Amazon. I single-handedly support the Chinese government, but Tatiana's walking through Weili, so just give her the fucking belt.
Question for Sean and Dricus. You guys both spoke about the first fight yesterday. Sean, you say it was a headbutt. Dricus, you say it was a right hand that caused the cut. I'm just curious, who's telling the truth there?
他说啥？
Listen, man. I'm not a fucking pussy. I take my L's like a man, and fucking according to some blind ass fucking judge, the Dutchman won. And I'll give it to him. But he's not fucking winning Sunday. 25 minutes of fucking war. It was a fucking headbutt. But even if it wasn't, it doesn't fucking matter because it's not gonna happen again. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna have that fucking belt back in the States. Sorry, my Australian fans, but we're gonna win it here.
Dricus, do you agree with that, or do you think it was a right hand that landed?
Well, not one blind judge. There had to be two for that. And yeah, I mean, he was the one whining about it the whole time. I'll give him the benefit. Sure, I headbutted him. I don't care. It's a fight.
Sean, you had some lovely words about your training partner Tatiana yesterday. How cool is it to have her be alongside you fighting for the belt this weekend?
You know, guys, Tatiana's amazing, man. She's a fucking savage, you know, and I don't say this about a lot of women, you know. I don't know how good she is at cooking, but I'll tell you what, this woman could fucking wrestle and fight her ass off. So you guys are in for a great fucking fight and a new champion.
For you, Tatiana, you're actually the favorite heading into this fight. You know, Zhang's been a dominant champion. What does it say about you that people are picking you to beat her?
I don't really put anything into that. I just know I'm the best in the world, and obviously the odds makers know it too. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to win my belt here in beautiful Sydney, Australia. UFC 312.
And for you, Zhang, you face the who's who in your division. Where do you think Tatiana's skills rank up against some of the greatest that you've fought?
维利，那你面对一个非常强劲的对手，也被大家非常看好的对手，所以你怎么评价他的技术、他的能力？
Yeah, Tatiana is so good, wrestling so good. But I think I just want to do my best, focus myself.
Go ahead, Leach.
Hello， 我们的冠军，中国的冠军，亚洲的冠军维利，你现在是六边形战士。OK， 我这次也是咪咕的特派员，特意过来采访，想问一下，这次比赛中能摔、能打、能地面的维利，这次我相信苏亚雷斯会第一个抱摔你，我赌他这个，你觉得呢？
Hey guys, this is Leach. I represent Migu to ask some questions to the ladies. First question for Wei Li. So this fight, Tatiana is considered the best wrestler in women MMA, but you are also a well-rounded fighter. You can strike, you can grapple, you can also wrestle. So let's make some guess. Who gonna initiate the first takedown on this fight? I guess it's you. Who do you think?
Okay, my knee is ready.
Wow.
My knee is ready.
嘿，苏亚雷斯，我觉得你会第一个抱摔维利，你觉得呢？
Tatiana, do you think you're gonna initiate the takedown on Sunday?
Sorry, I didn't even hear what was going on. I'm so sorry. It doesn't really matter because if she tries to take me down, I have something for her. And if I take her down, I have something for her.
OK， 每个人一路走来都很不容易。伟丽我也知道，以前做过老师，也做过前台，一路到现在，你现在是冠军。苏亚雷斯你也是一样，经过了很多病魔，战胜病魔，走到了现在的冠军挑战权。这一路走来很不容易，你有没有想跟一些默默无闻还在继续坚持的，你们代表着女性的力量 ？OK， 有没有想跟他们说的？
So the next question is for both ladies. So Willie, we'll know you used to work in several different jobs to support your dream to become a professional fighter. Now you are the UFC champion now. Tatiana, you also overcame so many adversities in your life, like disease, injuries. Now you are a title contender now. So there are so many young girls are inspired by both of you ladies. So could you say something or give some advice to those who have the dream to be the next Weili or next Tatiana? Maybe we start from Weili.
Okay, keep going, never no give up. You know, 我用中文说吧 ，I speak Chinese。永远坚持，像塔提安娜，她受伤很多，她生病，她与癌症抗争，她热爱 MMA， 她坚持到现在，现在站到了这里，所以她是一个坚持不懈的人。那我也是，我们都经历了很多，所以只要有梦想就去坚持。谢谢。
Yeah, just never give up, chase your dream. I think Tatiana set a very good example. She overcame so many things, disease, cancer, but now she's still here to fight for the title. So yeah, just chase your dream, never give up. Tatiana, anything?
Yeah, for me, I would just say to all the girls out there that being a strong woman is feminine, and you could do anything you want and reach for your dreams. Go after them, work hard, and we're both hardworking, respectable women, and that's what it's all about.
Go ahead. What do you got?
So Dricus and Sean, a lot of crap has been talked, during this press conference, during the lead up. Fellas, I'm going to need you to say one nice thing about the other person. Sean, I don't want to hear any crap. I don't want to hear anything. Sean, we'll start with you. One nice thing about Dricus.
I mean, dude, the guy fights like a fucking retard on the short bus, dude. How is that not a fucking compliment? I mean, that's all something we can strive to do is fucking go in there and want to fucking die. So, congratulations, fucking Dricus. You fight tough. And please, God, don't give the microphone to the China man. My fucking God. Sorry, guys. Real rough, dude. Real fucking rough.
Dricus, your response?
I guess I have to say, the man is at least willing to throw down, whether it's in the stands or not, and I gotta respect that. If somebody disrespects you, you put them in their place, and he's willing to do that. So that's what a man does.
Thank you. What do you got?
Josh Beta from the stand. Sean, this question's for you. This arena saw you put on one of the most impressive title-winning performances in the history of the UFC. What does it mean to you to be back fighting in that same arena here in Australia?
You know, guys, if it wasn't for the lack of freedom of speech and gun laws here, I could see me living here. Tax is a little rough. You don't really get that much for it, but if it wasn't for all the lack of freedoms, I actually really like this place. And you fuckers, man, you guys are a bunch of fucking degenerates. I walk down the street and I see fucking mullets and lifted fucking trucks. It feels like I'm back home with my white trash buddies. And you know what, man? I fucking love it here. I feel like I'm a little Australian. I can't wait to win the belt. So to answer your question, it feels real fucking good to be back.
Go ahead.
Dana, just wondering, Hamzat Chimaev's going to be here for a seminar this weekend. Will he be at the fights this weekend watching the main event? And was he officially next in your mind for the title?
Yeah, I don't know anything about him being here. And as far as I know, he's not going to be at the event, no. And obviously, he's in line.
One more question. How do you rate Sean Strickland's mustache? Give me a rating out of 10.
What do you got?
John Bernard with KO Sports. Now, Sean Strickland, you've made the front page of the newspaper with the headline, "Will someone please knock this guy out?"
Bunch of communists here, guys.
What's your response to the media?
I come to this fucking country and I talk about freedom of speech and guns and taxes. And you got these fucking communists in the media trying to fucking put me down. Why? Because you want to control the media and you don't like freedom of speech. And to answer your question about the little Chechnyan prostitute, let's set the record straight. This man fled his country. He went to Sweden. He had a great life. Australia welcomes a lot of immigrants, and I respect you, but the immigrants in Australia assimilate and become Australian, and goddamn, I respect you all for that. But this man goes back to Chechnya, sucks off a dictator, sucks him off, lets his son beat him up, and the leash got too tight. Too many G-Wagons. He was collected on. And when it came down to go a little deeper and suck a little more, this little fucking pussy ran to somewhere in the Middle East. And then he goes and sells a Bitcoin scam. Chimaev can fight, but sir, you are not a fucking man. The world knows you as not a man. You will never be a fucking man, you little Chechen whore.
Did you answer the question? I think you did, yeah. But do you have a question?
Yes, sir. Dana, this question's for you, and of course, Sean, if you want to answer it as well. There was word going around that the New South Wales government did everything they could. Now, I don't agree, but they did everything they could to stop Sean Strickland being a part of this card. Is that true, and how did you bring him here?
If that was true, we wouldn't be here. If that was true, we would not be here.
Listen, you guys, they like to talk about me and the government, and goddamn, I take it as a pride, because what do I represent? Fucking freedom, low taxes, fucking freedom. So if you want to condemn me, yeah, I might say here and there a woman makes a good sandwich, but god damn it, man. If you ever had a sandwich from a man, no, you fucking haven't. So we keep letting these fucking women fight, dude. Who's gonna make our dinner? I'm gonna have to go to the store and make that shit myself, and that will never fucking happen under my watch.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Sean and Dricus, I'm a betting man. What's the method of victory and what round?
What's the question?
Method of victory and what round?
Yeah, I mean, after a first fight like that, yeah, method of victory is very hard. I'm going out there looking for that finish from the first bell, and if it has to go to the last bell, I'll be looking for that knockout from the word go till the end of that fight.
All right, you fuckers. Let me lay down some truth on you pussies. Excuse my language. Sorry, Dana, you guys. I'm not going to get a bonus after this one. The man has a cinder block forehead. You see him the next day. The guy could take damage. We're probably going to have a 5-round war. I'm going to try to put his ass down. He's going to try to put my ass down. One of us is going to get fucked up. It ain't going to be me. To the fucking death. I think the Dutch man can agree. We're going to put on a war, and we're going to try to fuck each other up. And that's a promise we both can make you guys.
Sean, we spoke to your fans outside and they say they love you because you're a real man. What do you think makes you a real man in the eyes of your fans?
Oh man, you guys got to get me to drop character for a second, but you know, man, I try to be authentic for you guys. Yeah, that fucking guy, yeah. The fucking guy, right. Come say it in my face that they're going to fucking revoke my visa again. But, no, man, you know, I think, yeah, this fucking pussy, look at, oh, that fucking guy. Hey, you know where my hotel is, you motherfucker. But, you know, man, I try to be authentic for you guys. And at the end of the day, dude, you know, sometimes you look at us as superstars and we're just another asshole out there. We made mistakes, dude, and I can tell you, man, through you guys, like, I had no fucking self-respect before MMA. And this is like, before MMA, dude, I couldn't even fucking look myself in the mirror without hating what I seen. You know, and I still kind of hate myself a little bit, but I will say that through you guys, man, you have really made me have a life that I enjoy. And I do appreciate you guys and your support. Win or lose, man, you guys have changed my fucking life.
What do you got?
Just a question for you, Dana. A question about Australian fighters. None on the stage here, but we're well represented on the roster. What is it about our guys like Volkanovski, Whitaker, Tafa, Tuivasa that keeps you invested in this region? What's the edge our fighters bring to the UFC's global landscape?
Well, I say it all the time. It's not just the fighters and the talent that we found here in such a short amount of time. Multiple world champions, multiple top 10 contenders, tons of contenders right now from here. The fans, this place blew up very, very quickly. And I was just doing interviews with media in the back, and I was saying, you're going to see a lot more superstars coming out of this region in the next 10 years. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank God, the last question. What do you got, sir?
DDP, you put up on your Instagram story that Sean's added a bit of height and staph infection to his arsenal. Sean, do you have staph infection, and are you healthy coming into this fight?
Listen, you motherfuckers, I'm immune to staph.
Oh, we cut it off.
You see this fucking mustache? I give staph, I don't fucking get staph. Calm the fuck down. I don't get sick, I don't get fucking injured, and I don't get fucking staph, so relax. I'm gonna be out there on Sunday, and I'm gonna come out fucking hard and strong. The hardest and strongest you've ever fucking seen. To the fucking death, Dutch man.
Best of luck. Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to rip this out of here. We're going to square these guys off. We'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-ins. Thanks for coming out tonight. We appreciate it.